through that? Like, what's going on? Is your spotter or anyone else kind of walking you through it?
Yeah, I mean, so coming off of 4, I guess Kosh came out 300 feet or so before the line, and none of us knew that you had to see the checkered flag, I guess. I think we just got locked in our heads of, you take the leader takes a white flag, next flag ends race. And I guess that wasn't the case, but we all thought it. I mean, I thought it. Josh said, we won. Jonathan got on the radio and said, congrats, So I got to the backstretch. I took my window net down, and I didn't. And then Josh told me off of 4. He said the race, they're saying that the race isn't over, and you need a end under green. I think that caught all of us off guard, and so it was kind of short-lived panic mode in my spot of like, how the hell am I going to get this window net back up? Because I mean, it almost takes 2 people to do it outside the car, and let alone me, my scrawny arms inside the car, sitting down, not being able to get a lot of leverage on it. And I could get like millimeters away from latching it, and I'd have to give up. My shoulder is going to be junk in the morning, but I was able to get it latched finally enough to where it was up and sealed. So and NASCAR deemed it safe. So very, very odd, wild, but luckily it worked out for us that the best car ended up winning the race.
So NASCAR did let you know that the window net was good and you're cleared to for that final restart?
They deemed it safe on the backstretch coming to the green because it was up and latched, and I had 2 hands on the wheel, and that was their call.
When you restart in that moment after you've gone through all that you had gone through, are you like, man, I just can't lose this race? Or are you like thinking, oh, I'm going to go through this and still lose this race?
Yeah, I mean, I had to switch mindsets up really quickly, kind of a few different mindsets, from thinking you win the race to, no, you got to go through another restart, to, uh-oh, my window net's down, how am I going to get this up? And, I mean, the whole caution I spent trying to get that thing latched and up. And, I didn't finally get it. I finally got it on the front stretch with the choose, and I had less than a lap to do it.
And if you had not gotten it latched, would you have made them black flag you, or would you have felt like, man, I can't race like that, and would you have come down pit road voluntarily?
I wouldn't go pit.
Grueling was that mentally, knowing that you let the window net down and then you hear that the race wasn't over, thinking that you had just secured $1 million?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of change and emotion. It's kind of, my whole goal after I found that out was just how am I going to get this window net back up? And, what can I do to do it? And, that was my main mindset for however many laps we ran under caution, a handful. And, I was up in the middle of the racetrack and not even paying attention to my tires or cleaning them up or nothing. I was just trying to get that thing latched, and then finally got it and had like half a lap to clean my stuff up and finally get back into race mode and restart mode of like, okay, you got to switch your mindset up. You got to hit this restart and hold the 11 and 2 off and win the race. So you didn't have a lot of time to kind of get my head in the right mindset, but luckily was able to get it close enough to the right mindset to get a good restart and get a good push from the 2 and get up in front of the 11 and hold them off. So yeah, definitely don't want to go through all those different mindsets again. That was grueling, and luckily it worked out for us.
And also, after the race, Denny said, fail on NASCAR's part, basically, for not black flagging you, because people make mistakes and it's cost them wins in the past. Your thoughts on that? And he posted something obviously on Twitter as well.
I'm sure he posted on Twitter right away. And I'd be upset too if I was in his position. I mean, you're running second, and the guy makes a mistake and puts the window net down, and you expect it to be handed to you, and the leader get black flagged. So I can understand his frustration for sure. But obviously, I'm not going to say I'm frustrated about it. I mean, it worked out for us. We had the best car all night. We were leading by 3 seconds before the last caution. So, but I can understand where he's coming from. But that's just a product of running second compared to winning. He would be over the moon elated in my position if he won the race, and I'd be ticked off just like he would if I was second. So it just kind of depends on the spot you are. So can't blame him.